attention on me. Is anybody with me? Say the pretty. Who with me? Louis V. Leaning to the T. Oh, I'm clean.
You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Poorboysin, and the Poe don't stand for Poe. And if you just watched the new NBA2K20 My Career Experience trailer, we're pretty much gonna break down everything you guys seen in that trailer right now in this video. So let's jump right into it. If you guys weren't paying attention, in the beginning of that trailer, you could see the Pro-Am building, as well as you can see clearly that Pro-Am is getting a new building, which means they're possibly going to get new arenas, courts, jersey options, things like that. So I know all the Pro-Am players out there are going to be happy, as well as you can see the Ania building on the right side. And on the top of the Ania building, you can see that it says Gold Rush, pretty much Gold Rush, confirming Gold Rush is returning for NBA 2K20. Now, let's talk about the Myplayer builder, the badge system, and testing out your build at 99 overall. First, let's talk about the Myplayer builder. In the new My Career builder, you get to choose your own pie chart, which resembles archetypes, which leads you into choosing your own attributes, which will dictate how many badge points you'll receive. Attributes will vary depending on which pie chart you choose. Pie charts will create your attribute caps. Be wise when choosing your physical profile as well, because it will affect your physical attributes like speed, acceleration, vertical, and strength. Now, your attributes and badges are broken up to 4 categories this year. You got 18 finishing badges, 19 shooting badges, 18 playmaking badges, and then 19 rebounding and defensive badges. Now, as well as these are going to be your attribute categories, so be wise when choosing your attributes, because the attributes you choose will dictate how many badge points you receive. Badge points are used to choose your badges and pick your tiers. 1 point equal bronze, 2 point equal silver, 3 point equal gold, 4 points equal Hall of Fame. So it requires 4 badge points to get Hall of Fame, requires 3 badge points to get gold, 2 badge points for silver, 1 badge points for bronze. Depending on your pie chart, you'll be limited to certain badges per category as well as tiers. You can choose any badge you want for your player, but the amount of badge points you receive will vary depending on the attributes you choose. For example, even though post control is in the playmaking category, which makes no sense, but by adding attribute points to your post control, you will receive badge points towards playmaking. So if you want a lot of playmaking badges and Hall of Fame badges, you have to sacrifice adding to that post control attribute to receive more playmaking badge points, if that makes sense. Hall of Fame badges require 4 badge points, like I said, and you'll receive the most badge points based on your primary focus. It costs 16 badge points alone for only 4 Hall of Fame badges, and 20 badge points for the traditional 5 Hall of Fame badges. So in order to have 5 Hall of Fame badges, keep this in mind, you guys. In order to have 5 Hall of Fame badges in one category, plus additional badges, you'll need a base amount of 20 badge points to start with. So keep that in mind. Now, before we move over to talking about Takeover and choosing your own Takeover, I do want to throw this out there. I don't want to spoil any build videos out there, because I do plan on coming out with some good build videos for you guys. But instead of, just keep this in mind, instead of going 5 Hall of Fame badges, try and spread out the badges. Try and go a lot of bronze with some silver and a couple of gold. Or try and go, like, you know what I'm saying, 1 to 3 Hall of Fame, and then spread it out between the silver and the bronze and the gold badges. Don't just go heavy on all Hall of Fame badges. Try and start off your player with spreading out your badges in the tiers. I just want to throw that out there for you guys. Keep that in mind. Now let's move on to talking about choosing your own Takeover. 2K has given us the extraordinary option to choose your own Takeover, but Takeover options vary depending on your attributes, not your badges. So if you want lockdown or rim protector Takeover, you'll need high defensive attributes. And if you want playmaker Takeover, you'll need high attribute caps in that field. In a sense, double archetypes still exists, but with the possible chance of making a triple archetype in a sense, depending on how you arrange your badges, attributes, and Takeover. So keep that in mind. To be honest, archetype labels are gone. Your build is labeled based on how you create them. So in a sense, archetypes still do exist. We just have new labels. So for example, we got slash and playmaker, two-way finisher, sharpshooting facilitator, interior finisher, paint beast, etc., etc. We'll see way more, you know what I'm saying, new labels, archetype labels in the future when everybody starts making their builds. As well as after you create your player, you'll be compared to 3 NBA players that resemble your build. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of new archetypes and player labels. It'll be crazy to see what everybody comes up with, man. Let's move on to the badge system. You'll earn badge points in Myplayer to equip new badges or unequip old ones during upgrades to switch your badges around. There's no Myplayer grinding required to obtain the badges this year. So choose wisely when choosing your badges, y'all. Because even though you have the option to rearrange your badges, on your next badge upgrade, you'll have to stick with the ones you choose until then. So you have the ability to rearrange your badges and tiers if you're not feeling your build setup. Next time you receive badge points, you can change your setup. For example, go from Hall of Fame down to Gold and pick up a bronze badge, or completely get rid of a badge and choose something else. But only what's available to your build. I forgot to mention though as well, after 95 overall, you'll be able to rearrange your badges on the fly. So if you lose a game and need a limitless range to win, you can hop off the court, change your badges, and hop back on with that limitless range. If you need some defensive badges to beat some kids, you can switch your offensive badges to defensive, depending on your limits and so on. It's crazy but amazing how much control we have over our players this year, y'all. All I can pray for is balance. I'm hoping that they have a lot of post balance, you know what I'm saying, after full release, especially after the demo. I'm pretty sure after the demo we give a lot of feedback, especially when it comes to the Myplayer builder, the badges and things like that they'll possibly most likely make a lot of changes. Now, let's move on to testing out your build at 99 overall. Now, this is kind of like a tricky one that 2K threw in there. I know a lot of people are going to be glad and happy that we could test our build at 99 overall, but not everybody hits 99 overall. So the ability to test any build at 99 should leave no room for error when creating your build, as well as you can go back into the Myplayer builder, switch badges and attributes around to test out new badges and attribute changes. I advise everybody to test out every badge you choose before finalizing your build and testing out new ones you don't think you will use that may be very effective, like Pogo Stick. Even though we are able to test out our build at 99, man, keep in mind that's how your build will feel at 99. That's not how your build will feel throughout the grind. So in my opinion, keep this in mind, y'all. This is how I'm gonna be in the Myplayer builder, y'all. I'm not gonna just straight be always testing out my build at 99. So in my opinion, you should try testing out your build at 85, testing out your build at 90, testing out your build at 93, 92, 95. I say don't mainly focus on testing out your build at 99. If your build is good enough before 95 overall, then it shouldn't matter how it plays at 99, because you still have to reach 99. So test out your builds depending on how deep you think you're gonna go in your grind, because at average, most players stop mid grind like Superstar 3 and 95 overall. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. Keep all of that in mind, especially when testing out your builds today. Don't always test out your build at 99. Make sure to test out your build at low overalls, especially knowing that you have to grind to 99. Of course, test out your build at 99. See how you're going to like it if you do plan on hitting 99 overall. But if you don't plan on hitting 99 overall, test out your build at the overall you plan on stopping at. You feel me? Because you don't want to test out a build at 99 overall and then it's hella good at 99, but at 85, 90, 95 overall, it's not so good. So don't get too caught up in trying to dictate on making your build because it's hella good at 99 overall. Remember, you have to make it to 99 overall. As well as, like I said, let's go back to talking about equipping any badge you want, especially after you hit 95 overall. You can equip any badge you want at any time after any game. I don't know how I really feel about that. Y'all let me know down in the comment section how you feel about that one. That's one of those ones where I feel like I wish I was in the developing process on that, and I would have been like, nah, that's not a good idea. Now, I do like that you can rearrange your badges before 95 overall when you earn new badge points. Now, It should have stayed like that all the way to 99, but I'm hearing, and Mike Wayne told us at community today, 95 overall. After 95 overall, it's like a red reward or something to be able to change your badges on the fly at any given moment. Now, I hope you guys appreciated me breaking down the new trailer, the new Myplayer builder, the badge system, the best way I could in the shortest amount of time. Now, if you guys want me to talk about anything else, please let me know down in the comment section. I plan on streaming twitch.tv/Poorboysin. Go follow me right now if you're not following me. If you want live help when creating your build, please do come to the stream. We're going to be talking about builds, talking about the demo, breaking everything down for the next 2 weeks until the game comes out. So make sure to catch me on twitch.tv/Poorboysin. I will not be doing no YouTube streaming, Twitch streaming only. Poorboy Online on Twitter. If you want a direct question answer, hit me up on Twitter. I always answer logical questions, and you know what I'm saying, I don't answer back to senseless things, you feel me? So I hope you guys appreciate that breakdown. Let's get lit, you know what I'm saying? I hope to see some good builds out there. Again, remember, don't focus on testing out your build at 99 overall. Whenever you guys watch this, man, I hope you have a blessed day or night. 150,000 subscribers on the way, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all later, man. Y'all be easy. I'm out. One.